Once upon a time, in a grand palace nestled in the heart of a kingdom, there lived a young prince named Alexander. He was the only son of the king and queen and was beloved by all who knew him for his kind and generous nature. Despite his royal status, Alexander was a humble and down-to-earth prince, who often snuck out of the palace incognito to explore the kingdom and meet with the common people. He was determined to understand the struggles and concerns of his subjects and to be a ruler who truly cared for their well-being. One day, while out on one of his secret excursions, Alexander met a poor farm girl named Sophia. She was kind, hardworking, and intelligent, and the prince was immediately drawn to her. They struck up a friendship, and Alexander found himself falling deeply in love with Sophia. But when he returned to the palace and told his parents of his feelings, they were horrified. They reminded him that as the future king, he was obligated to marry a suitable princess from a neighboring kingdom, in order to solidify alliances and ensure the prosperity of the kingdom. Alexander was torn. He loved Sophia deeply, but he also felt a strong sense of duty to his kingdom and his people. He knew that he needed to make a sacrifice for the good of the kingdom, and so, with a heavy heart, he broke off his relationship with Sophia and prepared to marry the princess his parents had chosen for him. The day of the wedding arrived, and as Alexander stood at the altar, ready to marry the princess, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing. He looked out at the crowd, and his eyes fell on Sophia, who had come to the palace to see the wedding. As their eyes met, he knew that she was the one he truly loved. At that moment, Alexander made a bold decision. He turned to his parents and the gathered guests and announced that he could not go through with the wedding. He explained that he loved Sophia and that she was the only person he wanted to spend the rest of his life with. There was a moment of stunned silence, and then the crowd erupted in applause. Alexander's parents, seeing the love in their son's eyes, gave their blessing for him to marry Sophia. And so, the prince and the farm girl were married in the grand palace, to the joy and celebration of all. From that day on, Alexander ruled the kingdom with Sophia by his side, and their love and devotion to each other and to the people of the kingdom brought peace and prosperity to all.